Rick Amor's Running Man is a bronze figure of a figure leaning forward into a breeze and running headlong across a landscape. This is a figure that Rick first started using in the 80s. It's one of his regular motifs, but in the shape of a sculpture, it's quite an unusual thing. Amor was a landscape painter. He began as a figure painter and then later started to use the suburbs and the cities of Melbourne as a way of painting moods and emotions. His work often includes cityscapes, townscapes, and the squares and public areas of Melbourne, unpopulated, maybe with the exception of one or two figures. And in some of his paintings we see the central squares of Melbourne with sculptural objects or with objects which look like sculptures. So it's not unlikely to expect Amor to turn to sculpture in its own way, in its own right. And so as a painter to be producing bronzes is an interesting development for an artist. And Julie, this sculpture which we have now almost creates its own landscape around it. When it's placed in an environment, it draws the landscape to it, and it affects the landscape in which it's placed and sited. As an object, it's 1.7 meters high, and it's quite an imposing object. It makes a dramatic statement. Rick Amor is Melbourne's most important artist, in my opinion. He embodies all of the things which we in Melbourne like to think of as important to us. He's moody, he's almost the opposite to a Sydney artist, for example, like Whiteley. And in that sense, Amor is a member of that tradition of artists like Brack, and even from contemporary artists like Bill Henson, who create artworks which are strongly mood and intellectualized, let's say. The way Amor works, he likes to be seeing himself as expressing that identity strongly. It's an interesting concept. Running Man, which was produced by Amor in 2001, will be offered by Menzies on the 24th of July with estimates of $120,000 to $180,000.